Good evening, everyone. Tonight I'd like to show you the notes of the Schubert Impromptu Opus 90, number 3, and a good way to practice it. It's so easy to let those inner notes, there's 24 triplet notes in each bar, and it's so easy to let them become on a same level or equal to the melodic line, and then it's as though the melody is fighting with that inner voice, and you don't want that. You want the inner voice quiet and light. So you have to practice it that way too. You can do your slow heavy with everything heavy and a high lift, but you also need to practice not having weight on those lower notes, but just flicking the finger in under, like you're just plucking staccato, that inner voice, so 24 times staccato notes, and but with no weight. And don't even think about playing the key all the way down. If you go part way down, you come to the point where the knuckle is just being pushed by the jack to send the hammer up, and you don't need to go any lower than that, or it becomes a struggle, too much weight. So just keep the weight on the melodic line for this kind of practice, and enjoy the beautiful music as it unfolds, because when you add the pedal, it all flows beautifully one note to the next, even though you've got this individual staccato type of a feel on the inner voices. And it keeps it even and steady when you do it that way, when you practice it that way, so that you hear it that way when you go to play it as a piece. So we'll give it a try, and I'll stop here and there, for example, at the spot where it's 4 against 3, where you can say, "Come, Tommy, jump to me," to get dum da da dum ba dum, or together, and then da da dum ba da. Or 2 against 3, where it's like nice cup of tea together, da da dum. But anyway, I'll stop at those spots and let you see what it sounds like. But we'll give it a try, and I hope you enjoy the unfolding of it this slowly. It's really a beautiful melody. to 4 against 3. It's triplets. Now in this triplet here, it's come, Tommy, jump to me, like that. Let's see now. That's 2 against 3, that little spot there. Now I'll open up the other part of the piece. See if I can get it open here. If I can think of the body as trillions of little molecules, with the electrons going like that, waving, then the whole body is a loose weight. So if I can release that weight on the going up, then when I go out with the finger and have the firmness of the finger as it snaps in and under or down, depending on how much tone I'm drawing from the piano, it's much easier to get that singing voice. So. that's all one chord, so that could all be one pedal. It'd be. But when you're practicing this way, it's. It's so tempting to just want to play it. But I got to hear every one of those notes. So it's just to keep that, and you can practice just the melody too, counting it in quarters, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's actually halves: 1 half, 2 halves, 3 halves, 4 halves. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But when it can sit on that triplet flow, it just. Really a beautiful piece. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a fun one to work on. Go for it. Have a good night. Bye-bye.